Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One, two now. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw is high and over his head, and this ball is going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Here's Pete Alonso.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Fires to third, but he's back. Sliced hard, but foul. Runner on at third, one gone. Bounce to the right. Freeland on to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Batting fifth,
really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Leody Taveras.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So
and that's a strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Flares it into the outfield. And that's down, a base hit. And the tying run is on base. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. Ground ball right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Orioles 1 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Colton Cowser.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed. And the 1-0. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a
really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Ball 1.
Sasaki fires. He swings and fouls one off. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the second. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's just out.
And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's a ball.
Check swing went around. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here
Leading
in
off for
L.A.,
the
stepping in,
Orioles, left
Jeremiah
fielder,
Jackson.
Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 1-1. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again.
That's a ball.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
For the Orioles, right fielder Taylor Ward.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out. Runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Man at second. That one misses. And 1-1. Next offering upstairs. Ripped towards third. Muncy sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
fastball for a strike.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Ball inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's ball 2.
Inside,
inside.
just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball
Nope.
4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Now it's going to be Samuel Basallo. Doubled his first time.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
This is
0-1.
again 5 in a row. Ward, the lead runner at second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. Can't find
Ball,
it here.
that
That's
out.
6 straight balls.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside
Ball 3.
low. 3 balls, no strikes. Leody Taveras waiting on deck for the Orioles. Two on, 2 outs. Down the
Hey.
middle for a strike. And now 3-1. Sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That one way inside. Two aboard, 2 outs. Smoked into the gap, and this might score both runners. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now here's the Orioles DH. Colton Cowser struck out swinging his first time. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Henriquez warming up as well. The 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch
That's
is
ball
low.
2.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
The 2-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Right side, Freeland throws to first, and that is the inning. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward. Out towards right center field. Taveras on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting 8th, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch, and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Ball. Inside ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Alex Freeland.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Hey!
The 0-1. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball.
Ball. That's inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Taveras in position, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Dodgers nothing. On to the 4th. Leading off Kobe Mayo.
Third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
This one in the air, right field. And
Nope.
just
Foul ball.
foul.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball one.
And a big swing and a miss. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Jackson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. It's the Orioles 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Kyle Tucker. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
For the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. And Freddie takes the K. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake
49,
Trinan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Broken back, ground ball to second. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Very high with that one. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive. The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Tommy Edman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a strike on the outside edge.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from
Inside,
first.
ball 1.
Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. And a foul ball.
Nope. Outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back after this on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Samuel
Leading
Basallo,
off for
the next to
Baltimore,
hit.
catcher Samuel Basallo.
Popped up. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty
Up
good
next
timing
for
on
the
it. Just got
Orioles,
underneath it a little bit and
center
popped it out.
fielder Leody Taveras.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just
that's low.
missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Trying into 2-0.
Yeah!
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Colton
Now here
Houser.
is Colton Houser. Houser in his third season, 25 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Man at first, one away. Saker catches the zone at the knees.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. 1-2 to count. Taveras leads off first with one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman.
It
Kobe
appears Dave
Mayo.
Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Lake Trinan won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Alex Vesia
number
taking over on the
51.
mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball, that's
Struggled a
off
little
the plate.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just
outside.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Here's a 3-0. So a
That's
walk
outside.
puts
Ball
runners at
four.
first and second.
He did
Up
not
next for
take the bat
Orioles,
off his
second
shoulder
baseman,
the entire
Jackson
at bat.
Holliday.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late on that fastball. And
That's
that
a ball.
is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. 2 on 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that
Ball,
just
that's inside.
misses. Jeremiah Jackson next to bat for Baltimore. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. His home and away splits there. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it himself out. Number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball. That's out.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. One and two here. This one in the air, right field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fair ball. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one catches the zone, and the count even at 1.
Ball 2.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
0-1. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball. Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, center field. Tavares takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Well,
Oh,
it's been
that's
a very
too high.
impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. And a man aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Here's Max Muncy. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing. He went. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Betts off of first with 2 away. And the
That's a
slider
ball.
just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. 2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Slider misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for LA, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Edgardo Henriquez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Digging in,
Leading
Pete
off
Alonso.
for Baltimore, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball evens the count. Got him. One gone here.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Samuel Basallo.
That's through here for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And they'll do it again. Stays alive. Going 2 now.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
High fly ball right field. Tucker gets under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Leody Taveras.
And here is Leody Taveras.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball that's in.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Orioles held in check there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one lifted to left. Jackson under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
coming out for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Aye.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. This one in the air, center field. Taveras moving under this one. He's got it, and that is that. Dodgers down in order, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jack Dreyer comes on now, on for the 30th time this year. Stepping in, Colton Cowser, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Big curve inside. It's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Right through there for a strike. Dreyer, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Cowser wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Got him. Now one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Man at second. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Popped in the air. Left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Jeremiah Jackson.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard, but foul. And the 0-2. Up the middle, bets up with it on the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. It's the Orioles 4 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
right fielder.
Back to the top of the order, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big
Ball
key
that's
for him.
outside.
Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, right field. Ward moving under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So they're down to their
Third
final out.
baseman,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.